Hello everybody, welcome to Lowing at the Cows episode 6. I'm Frog.
And I'm Swifty, and to start off this week, Josh Block, he flew to Dubai earlier this week, and when he landed, for some reason they wouldn't let him off the plane. And at first he said it was because maybe he got arrested back in USA, but now he's convinced it's because the trolls called customs, and they sent him videos of him being a nuisance. And really, there's no way for us to tell what it really was. But it's still funny either way. They put him on another plane, and they sent him right back home.
I've been awake for almost 48 hours now. Honestly, I might die of sleep deprivation. Wish me luck.
Well, there's actually a third theory now because of Alex Novell. That Alex Novell called the Dubai customs people and told them that Josh couldn't be let into the country, I guess. I don't know. I'm sort of leaning towards the troll theory, just because I imagine a lot of criminals get let into Dubai. But I'd imagine if you send them a photo of Josh Block, like, spitting at people and they're threatening to throw punches at them, that they might not come into the country.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Either way, it's his fault, really, because if they sent, like, if he wasn't a nuisance, then they wouldn't have taken it seriously. So it's his own doing. Like, if the trolls would have tried to do this to a normal person, it wouldn't have worked.
I'm very disappointed that he didn't actually make it into Dubai. I feel like that was going to be a super stream. Like, I can only imagine, if people were popping out in Costa Rica to, like, say hello to Josh and, like, grab him and mess with him or, like, show him around, I can only imagine the hijinks that he would have gotten up to in Dubai.
I guess it's worth noting, I don't know if he was going to stream there. He was really scared.
Yeah, I remember the pep talk that Based was giving him before he went there. They're not going to be allowed to hit you.
Because they'll get their hands cut off.
Yeah, they'll get their hands cut off if anybody messes with you at all.
No one's going to pick on you there, because if they pick on you, they get their hands cut off, They're very tough.
Yeah, if they steal my phone or my hat, they'll get their hands
If they do anything
off.
to you, they're dead. If you do anything back to them, you're dead. You got to just fucking laugh at them when they fuck with you and know that they're losing their hands or something,
Does that count as a country he's visited?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He got off the plane and got back on another one. They flew Josh home, and he went back to New York City, and he almost immediately started restreaming with Based, and there was pretty quickly a funny moment where some trolls pulled up outside of the house.
Yeah. Dude,
And
that one was crazy.
because whenever Josh realized that they were trolls, he, like, decided to go to battle with them.
Yeah. Dude, he hopped straight off the porch and went straight to the car to attack. There was zero hesitation.
You see anyone?
I don't know. Don't worry, we're not going to do anything. Price is big, you're unemployed, loser. You're a bitch. Whoa. Ah!
He just threw water at you? Go get his license plate. Get his license plate. Call the cops on him. Get his license plate.
You threw water in my face!
Come on back.
I make $1,000 a year.
Come on back, Josh.
You're a criminal. You failed Mr. Based, you have a warrant for your arrest, you piece of shit! Yo, go to my car. Go to my car. Yo, I'll fucking fix it. Go, I dare you. Go. You threw water at me? I only make 400 grand a year. No, you don't. You got your plate shield canceled. You preserve it. No, stop spitting. I've had enough of you. I don't care if you're autistic. Bitch.
But like,
It became this game of like him trying to kick the car and them just trying to fend him off. And it was pretty funny.
the guys in the car, to me, they just kind of seem like they suck because they like pulled up obviously to mess with Josh, which is part of the fun of the game. You gotta hunt him down and then you get to mess with him a little bit. But like, as soon as Josh reacts the way we all want him to react, where he starts freaking out and like trying to run around and attack the car and stuff, they like throw water at him, and then they start like, one of the guys like starts threatening to beat him up. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like, why are you so mad? Like, just put the fries in the bag. You're a disabled, unemployed rat. Get the catchphrases out there and get a funny crash out for us. There's no reason to get so pissed off at him.
I was gonna say that too, because it's like, why'd you even go over there if you're gonna like act like you're actually pissed off?
Right, dude. You know you don't have to go to Josh Block's, like, not his apartment. You don't have to go to Mr.Based apartment. You don't have to go mess with him.
One of the funny things that when they threw water on him, his reaction was, "You threw water on me? I make 400 grand."
No, I think the exact quote was, "I only make 400 grand."
You threw water at me? I only make 400 grand a year. No, you don't. You got your plate shield canceled.
Also, they were like trying to get photos of the back of the, like, Josh was trying to get photos of the back of the car, and like they couldn't get photos of the back of the thing, and the dude's like peeled out of there as if like some serious amazing consequence was gonna happen as a result of them throwing water at Josh, because like Josh also spit at them and kicked their car. Like, he cannot file a police report here.
Plate shield canceled. You preserve it. No, stop spitting. I've had enough of you. I don't care if you're autistic. Stop spitting. Bitch. Shut up, loser. You're a loser. You're a loser, Josh. That's why you're full alcoholic, bro.
Josh, get their license plate on your live stream.
Oh my god. I think we're good at
They're trying to.
Yeah, he did successfully kick their car once or twice.
Yeah.
Watching him run to the car was so funny. Like the way he like spreads his legs really wide and waddles.
Well, he also like bends the arms back. Like he gets the arms ready and then he waddles over. It's a very interesting attacking form. It's almost like a bird in a way.
Yeah, it is like a bird. A goblin.
He did like the same thing, not exactly the same, but borderline exactly the same. I think it might have been the same dudes, but he saw a car that looked similar to theirs and started, I don't know if it was them or not, and started crashing out at that car and like going to attack that car. And then there was like just 4 dudes getting out of a car next to that, and then they start like being like, this guy's trolling, you guys on TikTok?
Why is he running? Wait. Stop. Wait. Josh, where are you going? Josh, come back. No. Run the jerkies. Come on. Good man, come on.
I'm not paying for those repairs.
Ha, you just kicked his car. No. Josh, come back. No, come back. Get in the bar. Get in the bar. Get it. No. Josh, come here. Help me. Get Josh.
I will
No, Josh. Please go to Dirk. Well, I'm sorry. Go to Dirk.
He's a troll. He's a troll.
He's trolling, right? Yo, nigga.
My Josh.
That's TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool, though. I see that. That's a whole TikTok thing.
And like he's just trying to like attack their car too. It's just victims of circumstance. But those dudes understood the game. Like they saw this guy crashing out. They thought it was funny, and they went along with the joke. That said, he did end up running across the street and spitting on somebody. So maybe maybe they should have restricted him.
Josh, come on, let's go. Let's go, Josh.
Every single one of you.
No, come on, let's go. Back. Please, Josh. Josh, you're lucky so far. Come on.
Josh, don't listen to him, Josh.
You guys, please help Josh. Please help Josh. Come on, go back. Go, good. Run back. Go. Go to the bar. Go.
Yeah, he's out of control.
He is. He is eventually. The way that the gold necklace got broken was he spit at and attacked the wrong woman, so she just ripped his gold chain in half. Or the fake gold chain.
Later that night, Based and Josh go to the bar, and this clip is weird because I've never said this about Josh, but for once it looked like Josh wanted to like fake a clip. He wanted to delete his TikTok and act like he was all torn up about it. Now I'm not sure, maybe it was all real, but he acted really weird at first, like he was faking it. And he deletes his TikTok, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't re-download TikTok. It's not on the App Store. Oh no!" But then, like, this weird things happen where, like, it starts to slowly set into his mind that TikTok actually is gone. And, like, sure enough, he starts hyperventilating and on the verge of tears. Says, "Oh no! I can't re-download TikTok! Oh no!" It was really funny.
I know we're busy. Please give us a few minutes.
I'm deleting TikTok. Once I delete it, I can't download it again. TikTok, it's all your fault. You got me into this mess. If I didn't download that stupid clock app in the first place, I wouldn't be in this situation. I hate TikTok. I hate TikTok. I hate TikTok. I hate it. Goodbye, TikTok. Oh, what have I done? I deleted TikTok. It's not in the App Store. What am I gonna do? I deleted TikTok. It's not in the App Store. My career's ruined. I deleted TikTok. What am I gonna do? It's not in the App Store. Oh my God. I deleted TikTok. It's not in the App Store anymore. What am I gonna do? I deleted TikTok. I deleted it. It's not in the App Store anymore. I'm screwed. It's not there. It's banned, remember? It's not in the App Store. What do I do? I can't. I can never. You realize I can never use TikTok again because I deleted it from my phone.
Yeah, people were saying like asking whether or not it was like clip farming by Josh, but I feel like it was real. I feel because Mr.Based comes in and starts showing him that he can download TikTok still, which lends itself to like him clickbaiting or like him making a clip. But then like you said, he starts hyperventilating, he's freaking out, and then he starts bringing in like other bar patrons and to be like, my life is ruined, I can't download TikTok again, do you know what this means for me? Like,
Yeah, he ended up running around the bar for a while, or talking to everyone about it.
yeah, like I don't know, I think you might be right, like he thought it was a good way to get some drama riled up, but one, I don't know if he's smart enough to do that, and two, at least by the very end it seems like he believes it. Like,
Yeah.
because the reason he went to go delete it was those guys that he went to go spit on that I mentioned earlier. They go to fall. I don't know if they were actually they were Josh Block fans, because they ended up telling they ended up announcing to the bar that Mr.Based murdered somebody. But they went into the bar and followed him, and then Josh started freaking out and being like, TikTok's ruined my life. I hate TikTok. All of this is because of TikTok. And then he deleted it.
Josh, get in here. Get in here. No!
No! No! No! No! No! No! No! No! We want to eat!
No, stay away from me. No, stay away from me. You gotta get away from me. What are you gonna do? Get the cab.
Mr.Based, you are a loser piece of shit. I would beat the guy. You know this guy dick rapes girls, he drugs girls with THC. This guy dick rapes girls, he fucks THC girls, right? You know Jason Edgeline, Julian Smith, he killed a girl. Killed a girl in Florida and he tried to run away. Murder. I just got beat up. They threw water at me and they tried to steal my
How are you?
my face. I only make $400,000.
Thank you so much for protecting him.
I can't do this anymore. TikTok, it's all your fault.
Please don't yell.
I'm deleting TikTok.
All right, so let's sit down, Josh. Let's have a
Deleting
drink.
TikTok on stream.
So.
That fucking clock app. Later that night at the bar, the stream is going good until a couple of cops show up. And at first, it looks like maybe Josh is getting swatted, but then the cops say that Based is under arrest.
Yeah.
And that's funny because Josh's reaction was, "Oh no, does this mean I have to feed Frankie again?" Which is Mr.Based's dog.
Oh my god, don't tell me.
No, you just need to
Don't tell me. Oh my god.
I'm really arrested? For a warrant?
You're wanted. You're wanted.
Listen, this guy keeps messing with you when you're
I don't know.
Not again. I have to feed your dog now.
That was so funny, because it, like, the first time Mr.Based gets arrested, we had like so many clips of him complaining about having to potentially take care of the dog. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like, I hope I don't have to take care, or this thing is nothing but a burden. Something like that.
He
And
said, "Another burden on my life."
yeah, another burden on my life.
Yet another burden on my life. If I didn't have enough problems already, now I have to take care of an animal.
Then whenever he sees his friend and caretaker taken into custody before him, the first thing he thinks about is that burden returning.
He had probably the funniest stream sign off I've ever seen. He just looks down at the camera and says, "Mr.Based is getting arrested."
Turn it off right now. No, kill your stream, right?
Kill it? Yeah. Mr.Based getting arrested.
But then, like, this is where the Alex Novell stuff comes in, because he's like, I don't really know how to feel about him. I mean, the Mr.Based stuff, like, it is what it is. He's doing a documentary about the guy. Guy's shady, and more likely than not committed a crime that resulted in somebody's death. But like, he keeps doing this stuff where, like, he keeps trying to agitate Based to go after him so he can keep putting more charges on him, which he says that in his stream, if Mr.Based doesn't want to go to jail, he shouldn't be breaking the law, which, I mean, I guess is true. But then he starts bragging and he starts being like, well, all the stuff that people love about Josh Block is done by me. And then, and he takes credit for getting Josh deported from Dubai. Like,
who do you think contacted Dubai? Me. Who do you think got Mr.Based arrested again? Me. All the content that you like about World of T-Shirts comes from me.
it's
Yeah,
just
Alex
a bad look.
Alex Novell, for anyone who doesn't watch, is just someone who's making a documentary on Based. Did he already release it?
Yeah,
Frog?
it's already made and released.
And he's basically just become like Mr.Based's #1 enemy. They've gotten into real fights before, and now Alex is saying that the reason Mr.Based is arrested is because Mr.Based said on stream that he was like, I have $1,000 for anyone who can give me a video of them beating up Alex Novell.
Yeah, which you probably don't want to say about somebody who's already, you're in an active legal dispute with.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Probably
Mr.Based
bad
doesn't
idea.
care. He trials for that shit, so I don't know. Because apparently that's another part of it. He got arrested for... So we won't know until Mr.Based goes live, but supposedly he's arrested for the threats against Alex Novell and 2 court appearances that he just skipped. So who knows?
You should find out sometime on the 14th whenever he inevitably goes live. This is just a side note, but I do want to say that before they ended up going out, Mr.Based said he was pitching to Josh that if he had more quote-unquote real alcohol at his apartment, he asked whether or not Josh would show up faster then, or show up on time, because Josh showed up late to his apartment.
Would you come here more on time if I had real alcohol here, like a full bar?
Yeah, I bought some alcohol.
All right, so then no more of these 5% drinks, Josh. We're going to start having whatever you want here, okay?
Yeah.
Well, that'll get you on time?
Yes.
Okay.
I got,
Because when you said you have to go get drunk or you had to go drink, if you don't want to drink these things, you wanted real drinks, right?
Yeah.
I understand, all right.
And I just thought that was really funny because he was bribing Josh to come over by buying him just like hard liquor. This is his way of enticing him in. And Josh of course said, yeah, I would. Because apparently he's pre-gaming going to Base's apartment, which is then a pre-game for going out to a bar. The pre-game for the pre-game.
The last thing with Josh is that the Matan interview finally dropped. How would you explain who Matan is, Frog?
Matan is the guy who went up on stage during the Game Awards and said that Bill Clinton was his rabbi. And then since then, he's just been doing a bunch of like IRL trolling shit. One of the funniest things he did was go up to Hassan, and Hassan was doing something for like tenants' rights or like landlord legislation, something like that. And Matan went up to him and started talking about how much he loved landlords and how much he wanted to tip his landlord.
That's what you're supposed to.
What's going on? How you guys doing? We love landlords. We're all against unions. We're here to protest against the landlords and the unions. We love them. Can we do like a quick shake on the hand? We love landlords. Look. We love landlords. We love landlords. We love them a lot. We're all against unions. They're not fair to the corporate companies. This is a crazy protest.
Yeah, I'll connect it.
This little fucking fetus, bro. I swear to God. So sick. Dumbass parents, obviously, didn't
smack him around enough when he was fucking born and bred.
We love
landlords.
We love landlords. We love them. We love landlords.
You want to move away a little bit?
No, he said we love landlords. No, we like union. I mean, we hate union. We love landlords.
And it was just really funny because you could see Hassan getting really mad, and then like Matan was just bothering him.
Well, yeah, I think Hassan threatened to fight Matan.
Yes, maybe.
Well, anyway, Matan's interview with Josh Block dropped this week, and there's not much to talk about there. The real funny part was towards the end of the interview. Matan like staged a situation where all of Matan's friends came out in like monk robes, runkmobes, and scary plague masks, and they all just slowly closed in on Josh Block while he screams bloody murder, and they all just started chanting like a cult, "Put the fries in the bag, put the fries in the bag," over and over, and Josh just called the police, and then they finally stopped.
Put the fries in the bag.
I'm scared.
Put the fries
Police!
Put the fries in the
Which honestly, totally reasonable crash out. You are being attacked by a cult.
And then the only other notable part I can think of with the interview was Josh went over his finances. And it sounds legit because it lines up with what Bass has said recently. Josh said that he streams 10 hours a week right now, so he gets paid $2,000 a week. So that's around $100,000 a year, a little bit less, meaning that if Josh did stream his full 40 hours a week, he would be making the famed $400,000 a year he won't quit talking about.
Subscribe to Mr.Based.
Make them go.
Mr.Based, everyone loves me. I'm a good guy.
Go.
Subscribe to me. I'm walking home. Oh my God! He just threw his drink on me. All right, now you've got problems, young man. Get over here! You're gonna apologize to me. You're gonna apologize to me. Run, you little bitch! Run, you little bitch!
Next, we're going to be talking about something that we usually don't cover on the show, which is Lolcow Live. If you're not aware, Lolcow Live is a commentary style show run by Keemstar, Boogie2988, and formerly Wings of Redemption. However, what a lot of people don't know is that Lolcow Live actually has somewhere around 12 offshoot shows, all of which cover quote-unquote different topics. Most of them just cover drama within the Lolcow Live universe, and more importantly, the Discord. Now, the majority of these hosts are from the Discord, and it's set up so you can donate money to your friends in the Discord by going and supporting their show. It's very parasocial. The goal is to make you have friends in the Discord and then have you donate to their show. Most recently, they have had one show make it from being a Discord member run show into being a semi-legitimate show, and that's Lolcow Aussie, which allegedly at its peak was pulling in somewhere around $15,000 a month, at least from February to March, and pulling in somewhere around 800 to 1,000 viewers a stream. So it was a legitimately good show and was being well supported. However, it all started to crumble these last 2 months, where support just significantly dove off, and the two hosts, Rastov and Twiggy, just visibly hated each other. Like, they just actively did not like each other. And this all culminated into like just major crash outs all happening around Lolcow Live's Fat Camp, where Twiggy just became the focus of ire for so many people in the community, primarily relating to, one, a crash out that he had on members, where he was trying to kind of do a Keemstar shtick of, hey, if you donate to us, you're stupid. If you don't donate to us, you're stupid. Stuff along that line. And then he had, the biggest thing in my opinion, is he had a feud with another one of the Discord hosts, of the sideshows named Nightmare, where Twiggy did something that basically got Nightmare fired. There was this whole thing with a Chucky doll. Twiggy showed a Chucky doll to a lady who had a fear of Chucky dolls, who was for some reason at an event and scared her nearly to death. And Keemstar blamed another guy for not stepping in and stopping him from doing it. So he got fired instead of Twiggy. But after that point, that dude, Nightmare, wanted Twiggy gone. He hated Twiggy. And a lot of the other hosts also started to hate Twiggy because they viewed him as just, Keemstar's golden boy, and saw him doing stuff that actively hurt the other show hosts. So this eventually all culminated last week in Rastov, the other co-host of Lolcow Ozzy, saying that he was done and he was going to quit if Twiggy was not fired. And Keemstar made them come on the show and have this big showdown of who's going to stay and who's going to leave. Why should you be the host? Why should you be the host? And Rastov's argument was, I let my work speak for itself. Over the last week, I have made, this much money over the past couple streams, and the community loves me. Then he mentions that he made more money in 1 day of streaming than Twiggy made in 2 weeks of streaming. And then Twiggy pulls out the argument of Rastov fakes being scared at horror games. Like, that was his huge dunk on Rastov, was that this guy fakes being scared at horror games like every other YouTuber in the world. Anyway, Keemstar does everything in his power not to fire Twiggy from the show. He does not want to let Twiggy go. However, the chat revolts against Keem and wants Rastov to stay. So Keemstar eventually has to bend the knee to the chat and fires Twiggy from the show. That's all the context you need. Twiggy gets sent to what is now being colloquially known as Lolcow Rejects, aka Gaming Lolcow. Where the average stream viewer count is 10 and the donations are 0. And the whole stream, he is just seething with anger. He's just fucking pissed.
That was something. It was Twiggy's first stream on gaming Lolcow, and he was not happy to be there.
No. You could tell from right away whenever he gets on the stream, he's angrily attacking the other hosts. He keeps going after one of the co-hosts and calling her a retard, shitting on her equipment, just doing all this just negative stuff that you wouldn't want to have you introduced to a community for. And then he keeps doing these Joker quotes where he's you would never survive in the in a troll battle with me. I used to pick on people so bad they used to leave the internet. It was just insane.
Think about this. How is this mic?
No, OG Twiggy will make you cry.
OG Twiggy was bad, bro.
I've already cried.
I used to literally I used to troll people to the point where they would just leave the community, on the regular.
All right, I invited you.
And he was doing this whole save face thing where I think he was really bothered that he got let go of his old show. So he was going on and on and on about how any sort of crash out he had before was fake. He's never actually showed emotion on these shows because Twiggy can't feel emotion. He's a sociopath. He's a sick fuck. And he just went on and on about it.
Yes, dude. It was fucking insane. The sociopath thing was crazy. That was the equivalent of a freshman in high school trying to look cool. It was just totally disconnected from reality.
Comically insane. Just I wish I could feel like a normal person. but I can't. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah, dude. It sounded like a 13-year-old girl's Tumblr blog at points. Like, it was just brutal to listen to.
And then throughout the whole show, he probably got mad and screamed at like 4 or 5, or at least got mad and yelled at like 4 or 5 different people. And anytime someone called him out for like, quote, crashing out, he would instantly throw up this shield. Oh no, I'm not crashing out. I can't feel emotions. I'm doing this all for the show. We're just like, dude, if you're doing this for the show, you would not instantly, repeatedly say, oh no, this is not real. I'm doing it for the show. Instantly, every time, dude.
One of my favorite quotes for that was some new age girl comes on and starts talking about like spirits and stuff like that, and then he starts bringing up people who are born with no souls, who can't feel anything, because he thinks he might be one of those people. And it was like, bro, what are you talking about right now?
I'm not like that less.
Oh, I'm sure it's going in one ear and out the other because the
You goddamn right.
Through. You goddamn right, my brother, because you're turning into a monitoring spirit. That's scary for you.
Turning into a what?
Yeah, that was my question.
What was that?
Monitoring
What was that?
spirit.
Monitoring spirit.
New age shit that I just haven't heard
Is
of.
that like a new slur?
It's when you hate on someone so much, it eats away at your soul.
What if you don't, no, I do have a question regarding this, right?
God.
What if you happen to be one of those rare humans who just doesn't have a soul? There's theories about this. There's people born without souls, apparently. And I think I'm one of those people. So what if something can't eat away at your soul because you just don't have one?
The whole stream, like, it's just like he's doing a stream of consciousness, and it's just fucking the most insane stuff you've ever heard. At one point, he brings up just like killing farm animals or killing animals on a farm during a gaming stream, and it's just like, what are you saying right now?
Yeah.
If anything ever tried to hurt one of my cats, bro, I would destroy it. Like,
Well, we would.
like if somebody's pet came into my yard, I had to choose between it and my cat, bro. I'm choosing my cat, and I don't care what I have to do to defend my animals.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, and
Like-
that's how you should. That's what you should do when you love your
And
cats.
like it was kind of hard to do it, but there was a time where like one of my neighbor's dogs kept on getting out, and he just kept on messing with my cats. And I told my neighbor, I'm like, the minute he puts his mouth on my cat, bro, it's over.
Why would he put his
And I
mouth
don't-
on your cat?
Like his
The
dog.
dog. The dog.
When the minute the
sorry.
dog put its mouth on my cat, it was over.
All I heard was my
Right.
neighbor and then put mouth on his cat. I'm like,
Yeah,
why are you putting? Okay, I got it now.
And it would break my heart. It would literally kill me to like harm an animal, right?
Yeah.
But I have to, I'd have to make that choice. I grew up on a farm, and we would have possums come and just take our chickens away. Like they just rip their heads off, or they just take the chicken whole, right? And at one point, I had to shoot one of them, and it was
Oh God.
it was awful. I hated it. I would have rather just box them up and bring
Okay,
them somewhere
that's
else.
making me depressed. Farrell, do you want to play?
Sorry,
Fortnite? Do you want to play
farm
Fortnite?
life.
Oh, and then another thing that he does is he says that he wants to go eat lunch, and one of the other streamers is like, hey, we're doing a 24-hour stream, like you can't just leave, you gotta like come back after you eat, and you can't just leave the stream. And he goes, oh, I'm gonna come back. And then he gets mad that she's given him an order because he views her as lesser than him. And then his response is that he's going to reveal that somebody else at Fat Camp was dealing drugs to the other host. Like, bro, like, this is crazy.
Oh, bro.
I'm getting this chest, Farrell. You're not getting this chest. Oh my fucking.
Glenn, you act like you weren't doing this show without me before today, right?
I
I'm
know.
gonna walk away, make food.
I don't
It'll be
know.
fine. Nobody will notice I'm gone. I don't contribute anything, Glenny. I'm not entertaining. I offer nothing. I bring nothing to the table. I'm just here.
Right.
I'm here because King felt bad for me. What do you want
All
from me?
right, whatever. Do you?
Twiggy.
That's not professional, but sure.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Mic
It's
drop.
not professional, but sure.
I have never been professional in my life.
Is Resto still in the
Also,
chat?
I have no
I
idea.
don't care. Professional,
He's a Maz,
Glenny.
probably is.
Are you gonna walk away at any point during this 24 hours, or are you gonna
I'm
stay
gonna
on camera the whole
try
time?
so hard not to, unless I have to go to the bathroom. Then that one might be tricky.
Do you do meth
like,
or cocaine?
What?
Do you do meth or cocaine?
Me? I don't do anything
Yeah.
like that. Why?
Because you
Guys,
just say you never
come here,
sleep,
come
and you've
here,
always
come
got so much energy. Every time I was around you at Fat Camp, you had so much energy. I was wondering who your dealer was.
I don't have a dealer.
It's called crackhead energy.
Excuse you. I do not do drugs.
Guys.
I just I have a lot of energy.
Look, I just know there's a lot of pills being passed around at Fat Camp. I didn't know.
Oh
you were
my
on that.
God,
Shut your goddamn
Twiggy.
mouth.
Guys,
That's
I'm not gonna
not
say
even a
anymore,
thing.
right?
Oh my God.
But people always want to talk about me and what I do, right? And even
Twiggy.
stuff that
I'm
hasn't happened on the
so
show.
pissed I
Guys,
died.
did you know there was more than one person handing out narcotics at Fat
What are you
Camp?
talking
And nobody
about?
knew? What am I talking about? Same person
Twiggy,
who called
don't-
my wife fat.
Don't do this.
What are you
Oh, I'm doing
doing?
it. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you
Oh,
doing?
I'm just spilling the beans. Is that a problem? Am I
No,
not allowed to
you're-
talk about things that are
you're
true?
saying false
med kit.
things.
I'm not saying false
Yeah,
things.
I never saw any of that.
Use the med kit. Let me.
Med kit. Oh,
You never
right.
saw any of that?
I have the med
Here,
kit.
I did.
That's
Because you didn't see it doesn't mean it's not true.
Here's something.
Oh my god, what are you?
That transitions well into during that crash out where he is revealing the drug stuff. He also mentions that people were calling his wife fat, and that just really bothers him. Like, he keeps going on and on about how people were calling his wife fat and how that wasn't cool. Which, if like his wife isn't part of the content, then yeah, like, don't bring his wife into the content. But as people like pointed out, he made his wife part of the content by saying that she was an amputee. Like, which I'll give him. It was an insane lie. Like, it was like anybody with a brain, I think, could have determined that he was joking around about it, because I think that it was like she lost one leg in a roller coaster accident and then another leg in an elevator. Like,
on their honeymoon.
Yeah, on their honeymoon. Like, it's just so extreme that, like, obviously it's fake. But a lot of people believed it and supported Twiggy because they thought he was taking care of his amputated wife. So, that like was another big controversy he got into, was whenever people found out he was lying about his wife being an amputee.
Another funny part about that was that he kept being like, he kept playing into that sociopath thing where it was like, I don't feel emotion, but if anyone attacks my wife, I will destroy you. It's just like, dude.
Yeah.
You brought her into this.
And he started saying that his wife is his only conscious. Like, that's the only person in the relationship who can feel empathy.
I call that the DSP special, whenever you let someone call your wife fat and you just go berserk.
Yeah, dude. And it was also like, they had called his wife fat, I'm like pretty sure like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like, it wasn't recent. This has been boiling in him for a long time, which is like an issue he brings up with other people, where it's like, oh, if you say something about somebody online, you should back that up in real life, which, you know, whatever. But then he like clearly was very, very upset about people calling his wife fat, and it didn't matter until he got fired from the show.
I like how it was 2 or 3 separate people on the stream when Twiggy said, "Is my wife fat?" They responded by saying, "She's a nice person." I've never seen Twiggy's wife, but it sounds like maybe she's fat. Especially because later in the show, he was like, "They call my wife fat. She's the most beautiful person in the world. I don't deserve her." It's like, dude, is she fat? I mean, if she's fat, it's okay.
Somebody said, I don't think his wife isn't fat, by the way, but somebody did say that she was big. She's not fat, which I was like, come on, like, you read the room.
Talking about how my wife was fat on Queens and like NVCs, and then Nightmare was just like bouncing off of that, right?
I mean, like, she's not fat. I'd say she's definitely a big waist. Like, she's tall and shit. Like, she's still like skinny for her height. No, she's
and like, if you're gonna talk about my wife, bro, I don't care.
Shit, bro.
Like, I will do whatever I can to make you feel something negative. Like, you're not gonna talk about her.
They said she's big, and then they did clarify, big like tall.
Yeah.
Which, that was really funny. Going back to the fat camp thing, he's getting angry that people called his wife fat, and then he's also really mad because this guy, that Nightmare guy, comes into the stream and is basically gloating in his face. I think he actually says the words, "I'm glad you lost your show." So he knows this guy is just shitting on him and is so glad that he's failing. So he gets super mad at him and then calls his wife fat and ugly. Like, that's what you're crashing out about right now, brother. Like, you can't pull that out. But then that results in just like, that is the dude that he is screaming, just absolutely like bellowing into his microphone at, and like keeps raging and kicking him from the chat and like muting him in the Discord, and it's just going off on him. And then eventually the dude, the Nightmare guy, just challenges him to a boxing match, and Twiggy like instantly is just like goes back on the back foot and is saying that He says that he wants to unalive himself.
I
will let somebody beat the shit out of me. I will let you beat the shit out of me. I will never take the first hit because I know if you take the first hit...
I'm doing the ring,
That's a weird thing to say.
No, no. I'm not going to attack you in the street. I'm not going to attack you in the street. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm going to take you in the ring, bro. I'm going to take you in the ring legally, and I'm going to fuck you up legally in the ring. I'm not going to have you in the street. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm not going to pull a knife from you. I'm not pathetic like you. I'm not going to bring a knife there. I'm just going to fucking take you in the fucking ring.
Yeah, because that's the kind of person that you are. On the stream, no, you're fucking
retarded. That's the kind of person you are. You are pathetic and weak. That's who you are. You are weak, pathetic.
Maybe I am. Maybe I should just fucking kill myself,
Hey,
right?
hey,
Maybe
hey,
I should just
Twiggy,
end it
no,
all.
no,
right?
Make those fucking.
That it's in the same episode of Twiggy saying he doesn't feel emotion.
Yes. In the same episode, he says that he doesn't feel anger. The only emotion he can feel is happiness, which is a crazy thing to say. But
And also, credit where credit's due. Twiggy, at first, Twiggy was saying, I can't box you at the Keem's 4th of July party because I'm not invited. But eventually, Twiggy did say, if I'm invited and you talk to Keem, I will box you at the party. So, I mean, if that happens, I'd be excited for it. I love the drama boxing matches. And it'll be interesting because I think Nightmare is like much bigger, but just chubbier. He has much more fat than Twiggy. Twiggy's much smaller, but obviously in better shape. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think Twiggy has a chance in hell of, at least in the current state, because I think Twiggy's probably 140 pounds, and that Nightmare guy is probably around 200. Like, he'll just fucking snap him.
Well, imagine they make it to like round 2, halfway through round 2, and Twiggy's got half a tank of gas, and Rastov has his hands on his hips, breathing really heavy.
Yeah,
who knows? I'm excited if it happens.
But this is also, I mean, this is the direction that Keemstar should take this in. Like, just boxing matches for all the Discord beefs. Because so many people, I feel like, would do it just for fun.
I agree. I would do it for fun. So many people would do it for fun.
Right. And, like, the current state of the celebrity boxing stuff, or the influencer boxing thing, they've already tapped out all of the major people. Like, everybody that you want to see box has already boxed. And now they're like tapping people who have 50,000 subscribers to go do shit that I've never heard of before. I want to see two dudes who hate each other from like a deep recess of the internet come in and beat the shit out of each other.
Me too. Real beef makes it so much better, even if it is beef like this.
Yes, this would be an amazing boxing match to watch. So Twiggy, the next day after the crash out, goes into like basically every Discord he's in and starts telling people that it was all fake. That like it was all made up, and that he intentionally was pretending to crash out, and the fact that anybody believes it was a real crash out shows how stupid other people are. Which is like, bro, I could see the vein popping out of your head, and you were like rage kicking a guy over and over and over. Like, you were mad.
That's also not how a fake show works. You don't tell people during the episode 7 times that it's fake, and every day afterwards.
Right, dude. Like, and it's, hey, you just got fired. You can be mad. Like, you're allowed to be angry. Pretending like you're not angry is what got him here. He should have gone on the show and be like, yeah, I'm pissed I got fired. Like, this sucks. And people would have empathized with him. But instead he came on, pretended like he wasn't upset, and then kept being upset.
He pretended it was his idea to get fired.
Oh my god. Yeah, he said it was my idea to get fired.
I wanted to go from making thousands of dollars to making 20.
Well, I found it fast.
No, you barged in front of me.
Implied Puppet 97 says deaf people are lucky right now if they're watching.
Oh my lord.
That is
Jesus.
fucked
Oh,
up.
I found a llama.
Oh lord.
Oh my gosh.
DSP's anniversary was this week, his wedding anniversary. And lo and behold, instead of celebrating with his wife, he booted up the live stream. And the stream starts out and he says, "There's already people in my chat saying I'm ignoring my wife on her anniversary. Idiots." And he goes into detail about how when you're an adult, he says, quote, "Not everyone can take days off in the middle of nowhere to celebrate," which I think he meant out of nowhere, take days off out of nowhere, which is just absurd, because how is your wife's anniversary out of nowhere?
Right.
Like, dude, what are you even talking about? You're just spouting bullshit.
He does this shit all the time, though. Like, he has a mandate that he has to stream on every single like anniversary, birthday, anything that requires him to spend time with his wife, he does not have time for. And the reason I think that is because they have nothing in common. Like, the two things that they both like are some video games and food. Like,
I was gonna say food. Like, all I can think of is food.
They both like the same DoorDash restaurants.
Yeah, which is actually how he ended up owning us and ending his wife rant by saying, "FYI, we are probably ordering something like takeout, something she likes like sushi." It's like, oh, okay, I guess that is a nice anniversary. Takeout.
FYI, we're probably ordering out dinner today, probably something my wife loves like sushi or something, you know, to celebrate. But outside of that, you know, it is what it is. When you get older, you realize, hey, yes, it's nice to celebrate holidays and anniversaries, but usually don't get to just take entire days off in the middle of nowhere to do so. You got to just do it when you have time. And we're going to have time next week. And that's when we're going to celebrate it.
I love this sushi DoorDash order. That is crazy, dude. Like, he's ordering something that is like, it's supposed to be like this delicate, fresh piece of raw meat on this thing. Like, it's very precise in how you eat it, and then he just gets it in a DoorDash bag that's been thrown around in some guy's back seat for 20 minutes. So funny.
Well, that's anniversary material right there.
Yeah, it's even better than like 40-minute-old McDonald's Minecraft burgers.
So then, I guess the next day or the day after, he boots up a stream with a $150 goal. DSP tries it. If we hit the goal, we're going to get Little Caesars pizza. And from the start of the stream, he's going on about how he's craved pizza for days. He really wants to hit the goal today. But as the stream goes on, he's not on track to hit the goal. And way more than normal, he just gets agitated and starts begging like a homeless person. I mean, I haven't watched DSP as much as some people, but I don't know if I've ever seen this before. I mean, like at one point, yeah, I have this clip where he says, "Guys, can we just hit it? Enough waiting till the last minute to hit the goal."
But I would love to hit this goal, guys. Come on, can we just hit it? Enough with this, like, waiting till last minute, and then we get close and we don't hit it. We haven't hit a goal. Oh, here's one right here. We haven't hit a goal in a while. It's been days now. And obviously, I want to hit this. My backpack is full. Obviously, I want to hit the goal today. I want to do this. I really want to do this DSP Tries It today. I'm interested in it.
And then he says something like, "Can we just hit the damn goal?" Like, dude. Here, this is what he says. He says, "We only have 10 minutes left for DSP Tries It, guys, so can we please just hit the damn goal?"
Nope, that's a troll. And a troll. So yeah, guys, it would be great if we could hit the goal. We're getting no legit support at all. We're just getting, like, literally, I'm not kidding. For the last 40 minutes, it's been a bunch of small troll contributions. We've been at 86 for over an hour. And we only have a half an hour left to order the food for DSP Tries It. So please, let's hit the goddamn goal. I don't want to do 3 straight streams now where we're not hitting it. So let's do it. All right, let's get some support here. Anything as small as a buck helps. Seriously, it adds up. So let's do it. All right, guys, real talk. 10 minutes left. We are only 45 bucks away from hitting the goal, so I can do a DSP tries it and hit a goal for the first time in 4 streams. Let's do it right now. Let's get some support. Let's hit this damn goal.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's it's fucking absurd. I will say I've watched DSP for a long time, and I will say it has gotten so much worse during, like, after this Kino arc, because he has no comedic ability, so he just can't distinguish what makes it funny whenever Kino Casino does it. So his just is unfiltered begging that he says in a joking manner. Like, that's just it. It's so
Yeah, I mean,
bad.
he's literally, the stream literally, he keeps saying, please, can we just hit the goal? Like, just no mask, no filter, pure beg. And, right after the last quote, he gets like a $3 donation. Someone says that they really like the game he's playing, and this fucking reaction was he sat there for a minute and he says, well, then let's hit the goal then. Like, he literally almost said the damn goal again, and then he cut himself off and says, well, then hit the goal.
I did just receive a $5 tip from Only Ice Infinite. Adam Fall's my favorite playthrough to watch at the moment. Well, guys, then get me to the goal, and we'll keep playing it, you know? Right now, the problem is all the playthroughs I'm doing are kind of stagnant. We haven't really played anything new recently that's been any good. All the games that have come out are just half-assed, quite frankly. Right? Nothing has stood out as being good that's been a new game. There's not much I can do. You know?
And it's like, dude, they just donated. That's not how you react to that.
It's so funny.
And then, like, sure enough, with like a few minutes left, someone donates $40 and they hit the goal.
These are my favorite streams where I think it's Only Iced Coffee who's been doing this, but he has been having a lot of these streams where we get right to the very end where he's not about to hit it, and then somebody does that. Somebody donates $40. Somebody dumps 20 subs. And I think it's Only Iced Coffee doing it again. But I don't know if he's doing it intentionally or if he's to troll Phil. But watching him beg so hard and, like, knowing that he's about to hit the goal is so funny and so satisfying.
Yeah, there's 3 situations. Either iced coffee, like he decides Phil's gonna hit the goal, I'm gonna wait till the last minute and just donate however much it takes. That's one situation. Number 2 is I'm gonna troll Phil by waiting till the last minute because it bothers him. Because just this stream, he said, guys, can we just hit it? Enough of waiting till the last minute to hit the goal. So that's another situation that he's doing it.
I honestly, I think that, like, trolling him by this is how donating to him can be the most brutal troll of all time. Somehow giving him this $40 is like worse than the bankruptcy, because in those moments, it's like the highs and lows of a gambler. Like, in that moment, he is in the lowest of low, waiting for those $40 to come in so he can order a Little Caesars pizza. Which, by the way, I want to say, that is an amazing return on investment for him. He's getting like a $5 pizza for $150.
It was another situation where it was just so obvious that he's gonna order the pizza either way. Like, whether we hit the goal or not, DSP's getting pizza tonight. He's very hungry, and he's going to be angry at us until he gets it.
I think the reason that he would be angry at us is because if he hits the goal, he gets to eat the pizza on stream. But if he doesn't hit it, he has to eat it with Cat. And we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Cat is going to eat more of the pizza than he is.
That was my 3rd situation. Only iced coffee. I mean, you know, a bit of a dent head. It's possible that this fucker wants to watch Phil so badly. He's waiting until the last minute to hit the goal to extend the stream. His reviews are so stupid, too. Like, he'll eat the crazy bread, and the sum of his review is that it tastes like another pizza. It tastes like other crazy bread that he's had before.
I love my favorite part of I didn't watch this one, but my favorite part of the pizza reviews or any type of Italian food, but mainly these chain pizza reviews, is he will eat a fucking Little Caesars pizza and then he will go, yeah, that's not authentic Italian. It's not as good as what you can find out on the East Coast, but this is pretty good. It's like, bro, what are you saying? It's fucking Little Caesars pizza.
He would also throw in little comments, and I don't even know what he meant. Like, he took 4 bites, he shows the pizza to the camera, and he says, "They got the sauce right." It's like, what are you talking about? He did not elaborate at all.
This is like one of the things I think he's built up over time, where like he needs to talk about the food, and he like knows he has to talk about the food, and he's like tired of people making fun of him for not reviewing the products, so now he just fills it with inane bullshit like they got the sauce right.
It's good. I like it. I'm not kidding. I actually like it. Okay, it was warm, and by the way, you know, we ordered it about a half an hour ago. It arrived quick. It's still warm. Okay? The toppings are good. The pepperoni is salty but tasty. Yes, there is extra cheese on top of the pepperoni, so it's quite salty, but at the same time, you could taste that the Parmesan distinct from the mozzarella.
What was it? He kept saying whenever he was reviewing the Minecraft burger, that's tangy. It's got some tanginess. I think he even said for the hot sauce that he ate it, and then he said, that's spicy and it's a little bit tangy. Like, what is that review?
I think it's almost like he's trying to think of how, like, what a professional food reviewer would say. What would Gordon Ramsay say if he ate this pizza? Probably something like, "They got the sauce right."
Yes. You so much more eloquently said what I wanted to say. He's trying to act like a food reviewer because in his mind, he has to know that he is just eating a Little Caesars pizza for money. Like, he knows how stupid it is, so he has to justify it by acting like a food reviewer. They got the sauce right. That's funny because it's like, in a way, King Cobra is better at reviewing food than DSP. Like, King Cobra said something today, or not today, the other day, whenever he was eating a Domino's stuffed crust pizza with crushed Pringles on it. and he said that he had to let the pizza cool down so he could build more pizza structure to pick it up.
And let me tell you, it's got a little bit of warmth to the bottom of it. Just the very slightest hint of warmth to it. We're going to open up and try a slice. I let it cool off for so long because if you're trying to pick it up like I'm trying to do right now, you don't want the cheese to fall off. I did sacrifice cheese pull for structural integrity, but I need cheese pull for this to be good.
And like, I instantly understood what he meant. I knew what he was on, and like, DSP could never achieve that. Like, he can't convey that.
King Cobra is beating out DSP's reviews on so many layers. Like, authenticity. With King Cobra, you're really getting an honest King Cobra review, except when he makes his own food sometimes. He does pretend that it's better than it is. And also, like, right off the bat, King Cobra's is better because he's adding to the pizza.
He's hacking it.
It's a food hack. You learn from it.
Watching him crush up those fucking Pringles and sprinkle them on the top like a master chef was so funny. He's something else. I'll throw in a quick tidbit. We're not doing a Cobra bit this week, but a quick tidbit is Cobra is back. Cobra does have his channel back, and he can't live stream on it yet, but for people like me who go back and grab clips every now and again, you can go back to the King Cobra JFS channel. So trolls did lose. King Cobra rules your sad, pathetic lives.
To the glory of Valhalla, thank you for this pizza you have bestowed upon me.